Welcome to the United States of America.
Living in Canada means that when you almost drive away with your $9 coffee on your roof, some nice lady chases after your car and knocks on your window to tell you to stop and grab your coffee. Pro tip, make sure you change your Google Maps to not avoid tolls, but to avoid ferries when you're trying to cross the Canadian border. The good news, though, is that I figured it out after only driving 3 kilometers out of my way. And now I'm saving myself like an hour of driving by not taking a ferry. So, like, that's awesome. I still have 4 hours and 53 minutes to go today. I'm 8 kilometers away from the bridge to the USA. This is probably my last 10 minutes or so in Canada. Feeling nostalgic, trying to take in the surroundings, which are kind of crappy looking because it is February. But I'm gonna miss Canada. I'm very excited to go to the US. It is almost 1 o'clock. I'll probably be crossing over close to 1 o'clock. We'll see how long it actually takes for me to cross the border. So I am currently in a nice traffic jam. I just finished crossing the border. So right now it's almost 2 o'clock, so it took just about an hour, a little less than an hour, from the time that I hit the border crossing until I left the border crossing. The things that they needed from me, so I actually brought my last visa form that was in my passport that they stamped. From my J1 visa because I was supposed to surrender it and I guess I never did, and I think that's been causing me trouble every time that I've crossed the border since then, which was in 2013. So I brought that in, they took it for me. He didn't guarantee that that would make my border crossings any easier in the future, but here's hoping. But the guy that I had at border crossing was super nice. They were very inquisitive about what I was doing and the program that I was on, not in kind of like a judgy way, but in a this is cool kind of way. What I needed when I was crossing the border was my I-797. I had my acceptance letter ready. They didn't really look at it. They asked for the actual address of where I was going to be staying. Thankfully, I had my itinerary sent to me last week, so I know I'm staying at Vista Way, and I have their address memorized because I've already lived there once. But yeah, definitely have the address of where you're staying, your I-797, and obviously your passport. Mostly I was just sitting down and waiting while they did all of the work. They do check your car. When I went back out to my car, the trunk and hood were popped. So they are going to check your car for anything that needs to be declared. But yeah, it was really easy. That was the part I was the most nervous about, and it's done, so now I just get to drive to Disney. Side note, at one point, my border control guy that was doing my Q1 visa made a joke about me having to take a test, but he said it so seriously. He was like, well, on a Q1 visa, you have to prove that you're able to represent your country, so we ask you a lot of questions about Canada and da-da-da-da-da. He was joking. You don't have to take a test. Ramblings from a Canadian in Detroit. Just drove from Michigan into Ohio. Driving down the I-75 in Ohio. And there is a Taco Bell at literally every exit. Literally every exit. Starbucks, 0. No Starbucks. I should have stopped for food at some point, but I was kind of holding out for a coffee because that usually will fill me up pretty well. But bless my family. My family was so nice, and when I was going away, they got me a huge bag of candy. So shout out for these Jelly Bellies keeping me alive right now. You see that? Starbucks! I'm not going to stop at Starbucks. As much as I want a Starbucks, I shouldn't stop. Right? I went to Starbucks.